scored the first 3 goals. They lead the series. They tie the series now at 1. And then we go to the NBA. By the way, speaking of the NBA, congratulations to Paul George. You know, the guy who they always say, playoff, P because he stinks in the playoffs. Well, he came through without Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard's going to be out for some time probably.
Neither of us thought he could do it.
No, nobody thought he could. 37 points as the Clippers win in Utah, 119-111. You got to give him credit. The former Piston team of Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris also had over 20 points each. So,
well, for a game, that's what those guys do.
Yes.
Consistently, they don't. Yeah. But it'll get overshadowed. Number one, it's West Coast.
Right.
Number two, what you're going to get into in a second with Philly. Good for Paul George.
Yeah.
You know what? He has. Haters are going to hate. We've hated on him. I have. And what a clutch performance.
Yes. The opposite of unclutch reside in southeastern Pennsylvania. Mayor of Easttown could have played better than the 76ers did in the fourth quarter. The Sixers led at one point by 26 points. With 4:23 left, they had a 97.5% probability of winning the game. Still in double figures at that point. They lose to the Atlanta Hawks 109-106. They were outscored in the fourth quarter 40-19. Joel Embiid and Steph Curry were the only Philadelphia players to score baskets in the second.
How many shots did Ben Simmons take?
Ben Simmons was 2 for 4. 4 for 14 from the free throw line. And it's boring as hell. You don't like the strategy. I get it. We hated it when people would do it. Ben Wallace and Shaq and Drummond. Usually doesn't happen to a guard, even though he is 6'11". But Nate McMillan, give the Hawks credit. They found a way. You got to just foul Ben Simmons on purpose. Away from the ball. He makes making about $160 million for the next 4 years. He can't shoot free throws. You can't pay a guy that much money if you can't play him in the game's waning moments.
Well, it's just the bottom line. I wanted to get into this the other day with him when we were talking about him frustrating players, but they missed their window to trade him.
Yes.
And it's going to cost them probably a championship. They should have moved him 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when you could start seeing what was going to happen here, because they could have gotten something for him. They could have probably gotten an equal trade, and now you no way you're going to get your value.
No, I don't know about 3 years ago, but definitely 2 years ago they could have, because he was still he's an all defensive player. He's an elite defender. When he can get out on the break, he's really good. He makes some good passes. But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to use this word politically correctly. He's a wussy with a P. I'm sorry, you get paid that much money. You're in the playoffs. Your team is struggling. Look, he misses the foul shots. That's mental. I mean, he doesn't have bad form. It's mental. He's either too short or he's too strong. It's incredible. He's mentally weak.
They should have moved him and kept Jimmy Butler.
Of course they should have.
But I don't understand.
That was Butler didn't want to be there.
That's when they had a chance of flexibility with the two value pieces. Yeah, Butler was a free agent, but you could have potentially
Butler didn't like the coach and Brett Brown, and he's gone too. And now they have, look, all due respect, Doc Rivers, the only coach to blow 3-1 leads. He's blown in playoff series. He's actually blown a few of these 20-some point games in a long time. But everybody likes Doc Rivers. It's absolutely incredible that a guy with that much physical talent can be that mentally weak. And when I say mentally, I'm not even talking so much about the free throws, which is really, really frustrating. You're talking about a guy who, when crunch time comes, he doesn't want the ball. He's 6'11". Take it down low, post up, score. You're fast, you're strong, you're a great dunker, but you are a wuss. It's unbelievable. It really is. He could be a great player. My friend of mine has texted me, he's the most overrated player in NBA history. I said, no, he's not, because he's not rated. He's not that good. He's an overpaid piece of garbage.
So
when the crunch time comes, he disappears. He just disappears. He's not alone on that team. Embiid, played great, but he didn't do much in the second half either. I mean,
so go.
Tobias Harris.
Just let him go. He's wound up.
Tobias Harris. He looked like he didn't want to play either.
Starting route to 14917 Westbrook Street.
It's so
2.4 miles. Turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
Passive for the most part. Like even when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and I was glad they won. I don't brag about it and things like that because I like the Detroit teams more. But last night just really got to me. They were up by 15 points with about 6.5 minutes left at one point. And I'm gonna go upstairs to watch the game in bed. Take care of my business, to brush my teeth, or whatever. I walk in, and my daughter's like laughing. She goes, "Dad, it's 6 points now."
Oh.
And it was like 3.5 minutes left. I was like, "What's going on here?" I had the DVR go back. I'm like, "You gotta be." Their shot selection was horrible. It was incredible. Now, look, it's not just Ben Simmons. I mean, if you're a great coach, take his ass out. He's doing you no good offensively because they're just fouling and he's just missing free
But
throws.
you got to have somebody else to put in.
Yeah, none of the reserves did anything. And actually, that's Trae Young was great last night, but it was their reserves. Lou Williams at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and then Gallinari hit a few big shots too. It started them going. It's just, the whole process is just effed up because who knows? Maybe they win Friday and they come back Game 7. Anything can happen. But and the thing that's really frustrating is the window is there. Okay, A, they're the 1 seed, right? 2, the Nets, who were their, the biggest rival, the team that you thought they would have the most trouble with, they're crippled. They got Durant, or Kyrie's not playing, as you know, and Harden's playing on one leg. It was all set up for until he's, get there, and it's just...
Hey, Greg, what comes after, if you go A and then you go 2, do you go C or 3? Because Stoney said A and made his point, and then he said 2 and made his point. So what comes next?
So I think either one, because that gives me flexibility. Very smart move by Stoney. Now, Stoney, here's an element that I think makes this a little bit worse for the Sixers, is that they did this to the Atlanta Hawks.
Right.
They somehow out-Atlanta'd the team from Atlanta.
Yes, right. Atlanta only blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. Sixers blew a 26-point lead in a playoff game. Again.
We're going to get in the biggest chokes ever. I don't think it's the biggest choke.
Oh, no, it's not. No.
It's that Super Bowl.
No, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to, the only way this is going to get fixed or correct is if he basically pulls a Paul George.
Yeah, you're right. Or somehow, I have no idea, I would assume he's seeing team psychiatry, does something with the free throws.
Well, he's got to do something with the free throws, but he's also got to do something with just standing up in the second half. Let's not even just talk about the fourth quarter, but in the second half, you have to, for all the reasons you talked about, 6'11", he can handle the ball, he's fast, he's big, he could, score if he would just take the shot. But you got to grow a pair to be able to set yourself up for that shot and then actually take it.
I can't imagine he avoids the noise in Philly.
No.
Because
There's no way.
It's their sports talk rate, but no, it went next level last night.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's been going on all through the playoffs. He's been the hot button in town, from what I understand, and last night has to be. And look, there's some blame to share, but he's number one. It's absolutely incredible. I had a friend from here text me, he goes, "I wouldn't trade George Blaha for him." You know what? I don't know. And there's always, idiots like me, but we're all like this, fans, media members who never played the game. I guarantee, even within an arena, even with the pressure, I can do better than 4 for 4 from the line. That's the one thing I'm okay at. I'm just proud of me. But also I had
wouldn't it be great to sub in a free throw shooter?
Oh my Lord.
Could you sub in? You can sub in a free throw shooter, but it's got to be somebody that doesn't play in the league, never has, never played professional basketball. Entering Mike Stone.
Yes, thank you very much. Boom. I wouldn't shoot.
Hey, you can have a bench hitter. Why not have a bench shooter?
That would be great.
Even 50%. And that's what they're doing. They're hoping they foul him, and if worse comes to worse, it gets one. All right, our telephone number 248-539-9790.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costo the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by
At the
Bet
next
River
light,
Sportsbook,
turn
Detroit's
left.
hometown sportsbook. Tonight in the pro basketball playoffs, Milwaukee is 6-point favorite against Brooklyn. Game 6 of that series, Brooklyn plus 180 on the money line. Total sitting at 220. If you're going to bet this game, let's lay it with Milwaukee. And it obviously hurts to do that after Milwaukee was dumb and choked away game number 5. But this is setting up as a spot where Milwaukee should absolutely smash at home in a must-win spot with the season on the line. Now it goes back to
At the
Brooklyn
light,
for game
turn
7,
left
and we
onto
could be
West
singing a
14
different
Mile
tune. But
Road.
as far as
Then
tonight
turn
goes,
right
at
onto
home,
Inkster
let's
Road.
lay the 6 points with Milwaukee against the Nets. So when it comes to tonight, game 6 at home, let's lay the points with Milwaukee against Brooklyn. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Now's a great time to get a new Toyota during our Toyota Summer Getaway Sales Event. Hi friends, Bill Golling here for Golling Toyota Warren, telling you about some of the great values. During June, qualified buyers can receive either $750 customer cash or 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on all 2021 Toyota Highlanders, including the hybrid that gets 36 miles per gallon. We have a limited selection
At
and
the stop
located
sign,
in the corner of
turn
Van
right
Dyke and
onto Inkster Road.
696. That's Golling Toyota Warren, your Toyota connection. Check us out online at gollingtoyota.com.
Thinking about selling your home? Have you outgrown your current home? Get the Z Guarantee and call me, Mark Z.
In 1.4 miles, turn right onto Northwestern Highway.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
My sweet cheeks feeling squeaky clean. When Charmin's rolling behind the scenes, Charmin TP gives me those cheeky clean feels. That ultra strong hype is all for real. Those TV rolls got me a Charmin clean took-ass. Cheek to cheek feeling oh so shook-ass.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Ready for an oil change? The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are here to help. We'll make sure you have all the supplies you need to make the job quick and easy. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for just $28.95. Plus, get a $10 gift card after mail-in rebate. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
It's like I blinked and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
Now, my business hours are whenever my customers need me.
My customers want everything now and faster than ever. It's a whole different world.
Your business is changing. The United States Postal Service is changing with it. We're bringing you fast, reliable shipping nationwide. And we're bringing it right when your customers need it. Let's discover new routes. Visit USPS.com/new routes. The United States Postal Service. Priority you.
So, how can I promote my new curbside pickup service?
It's possible. With Staples Connect, I need custom floor decals that'll get noticed, not just walked on. Also possible. Staples Connect can help your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Now get $10 off signs, banners, or posters when you spend $50 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. N73 valid in-store and online. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Tamura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Radio.com is now Odyssey. Download the Odyssey app and listen to 97.1 The Ticket and all the sports, news, music, and podcasts.
At the next light, turn right.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
97.1 The Ticket. Today in Ann Arbor, the Board of Regents having their monthly meeting, quarterly meeting, whatever. And I think one of the topics will be what kind of beverages are going to serve at Michigan football. Now, obviously, the Robert Anderson case will be brought up. There are other things that they do at these Regents meetings. I don't know how it's going to work. If they're going to have outside comment.
At the light, turn right onto Northwestern Highway.
Preview how this stuff works.
It's a virtual meeting, too,
Yeah,
I don't think they're
so.
in person yet.
And I think you can watch them. Anyway, so yesterday there was a press conference with some former athletes and former players, and also some people around the program. who were abused by Dr. Anderson, including Richard Goldman, who was a student announcer back in the early 80s, a wrestler, and former Michigan football player John Vaughn, who I thought was very, very eloquent, talking about what happened and what they want to have happen. And I thought what was interesting, John, was it seems to me, and I think rightfully so, their MO here, okay, is not so much, tear down the statue and all that kind of stuff. They just want the university
Make a U-turn.
to take responsibility for what happened.
Well,
And get some restitution, even though, Vaughn didn't speak about that per se. That's what they want.
And the other thing that I've heard from them, and I think we heard a little bit about it yesterday, but we've heard it before, is
In 2.2
What
miles,
is
take exit 18 beyond US 24 South and Telegraph Road.
Correct.
programs in place, checks and balances in place, and I know the university when they put out their statement, they talked about some of the things that they've done in recent years to make sure this doesn't happen. But I think you do have to listen to the victims and say, are we doing all we can? What else could we be doing?
Yeah. Here are some of the things that John Vaughn had to say.
In 2 miles, take exit 18 beyond US 24 South and Telegraph Road.
11 on Bow.
Man that personally did harm to me, but personally gave me tools that I've carried into my life. So there are still things that I do 31 years after leaving Bow that I still do today.
So how do you reconcile that?
We pray that he has peace, because I have peace. It was a tumultuous year. There was sleepless nights. There was
That's why I got my mortgage at Level 1 Bank, and I think you should as well. You can trust the local mortgage experts at Level 1. Go to level1bank.com/John Jansen Mortgage for more information. That's level1bank.com/John Jansen Mortgage. Level 1 Bank is a member of the FDIC and an equal housing lender.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. There are a couple of accidents on the drive this morning. There's one on the shoulder at 14 eastbound at 275, and another in Genesee County on the right shoulder at US 23 northbound after Thompson Road. For same-day service of your air conditioning or plumbing, call Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. 37 years in the business. A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, 800-924-2123. MastercraftHeating.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
With an Odyssey Sports Minute. Today's birthday shout-out goes to none other than Phil Mickelson. Ever since winning the PGA Championship at the Ocean Course on Kiawah Island last month, Mickelson has been the focus of the golf world's attention as he completes preparations for tomorrow's U.S. Open at Torrey Pines in his hometown of San Diego. In addition to his second PGA title, Mickelson has won 3 Masters, a British Open, but it's the U.S. Open is the one that has consistently eluded him, and his 6 second-place finishes have dominated his career narrative. So the real question now is, what is he doing to prepare for what many claim is his
turn
last
left onto
chance
West
at a
Adder Drive,
Grand
then
Slam?
keep right.
Kind of shut off all the noise, he said. I shut off my phone. I've shut off a lot of other stuff to where I can lock in on this week. Now that sounds like a good idea. Happy 51st birthday, Lefty, and good luck. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Keep right onto West Adder Drive.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell.
Turn left onto Westbrook Street.
Navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Detroit area attorneys, a partner men can count on. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough. And the ones who know we're tougher together. For the Pathfinders breaking new ground. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you. So you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Combining almost 75 years of local business with resources of 550 stores across the U.S., Builders First Source and John's Lumber are experts in windows and door installation. Add value and beauty to your home with trusted brands like Anderson, Jeld-Wen, Therma-Tru, and more. Then have your new windows and doors installed properly the first time with John's expert installation team. Find them at their Metro Detroit locations in Clinton Township and Shelby Township. Call 833-GO-JOHNS. Now, John's is more than lumber.
In 2018, marijuana use became legal in Michigan for adults over the age of 21. It's legal in Detroit and Grand Rapids. It's legal in Bad Axe and Goodhart. It's legal in Hell.
Turn left onto Westbrook Street, then the destination is on your right.
But there's one place in Michigan where being high is never legal, and that's behind the wheel of a car. Studies show that marijuana impairs key driving skills like tracking, attention, reaction time, and hand-eye coordination. If you're found guilty of driving under the influence of marijuana,
the destination is on your right.
Suspended
14917 Westbrook Street.
You may even have to serve time in
Arrived.
jail, which is not good, even in paradise. So remember, even though marijuana is legal, driving high is not. Don't drive high. It's the law. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning.
I'm Jeff Lesson, and the Lesson on Golf is back. Just accept it. Our 25th year of bringing you the best deals in golf right now at LessonOnGolf.com. Lesson on Golf, Sunday, 8 a.m., 97.1 The Ticket.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened.
Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com. You and the